Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Today we're going to discuss the Duetsche Bank, and the rest of the focus will be on Vechain. The Duetsche Bank says crypto could replace cash by 2030 as fiat system looks fragile. And as we scroll down into the story, it's a quick take of crypto has potential to replace cash in the next decade per Duetsche Bank research. The current fiat system looks fragile, particularly because of decades of low labor costs and inflation. Crypto, however, needs to become legal in the eyes of governments and regulators to become widespread. And I think that's the key for the entire sphere of crypto and digital assets. Once, end quote, it has become legal and regulations are clear, end quote, then I believe this is going to take off, and investors who have been early to the game, such as you, if you're an investor and listening to this, you're obviously one of those less than 1% on the planet who are an investor and aware of the opportunity that is here with us today. Cryptocurrencies have the potential to eventually replace cash, according to new research from financial services giant Duetsche Bank. In the Imagine 2030 research report, Germany headquartered Duetsche Bank said cryptocurrencies may have been additions rather than substitutes in the finance world thus far, but the next decade could change that as regulatory hurdles get passed. If one of the GAFA, Google, Apple, Facebook, and Amazon, or their Chinese counterparts, BATX, Baidu, Alibaba, Tencent, and Xiaomi, for example, are able to overcome regulatory hurdles, this would broaden the appeal of cryptocurrencies, hasten their adoption, and give them the potential to eventually replace cash, per the report, which is led by Jim Reed, the global head of fundamental credit strategy and thematic research at Duetsche Bank. The current fiat system looks fragile, particularly because of decades of low labor cost and inflation. Over the next decade, things could change and demand for alternative currencies from gold to crypto could take off, according to the report. Benefits of cryptocurrencies such as security, speed, minimal transaction fees, ease of storage, and relevance in the digital era could help drive mass adoption in the years to come, it added. Pardon me. On the screen is an adoption rates of cryptocurrencies and internet diagram. As I scroll past that, for those of you listening, as always, feel free to come back with the links in the description and research that a little more yourself if you're interested. Another reason that cryptocurrencies could become the 21st century cash is their privacy, per the report. Nearly two-thirds of consumers prefer dematerialized to cash payments, and a third are concerned by anonymity. These are the two things that cryptocurrencies do best. Eventually, inflation could drive demand for alternative currencies. Will fiat currencies survive the policy dilemma that authorities will experience as they try to balance higher yields with record levels of debt? That's the multi-trillion-dollar or Bitcoin question for the decade ahead, said Reed. Cryptocurrencies, however, need to become legal in the eyes of governments and regulators to become widespread, per the report. This would bring price stability, allow for global reach, and see increased interest from companies in the payments industry, such as Visa and MasterCard, as well as from retailers such as Amazon and Walmart. And as an XRP investor, I love all of those because they already work with them. While many predict the end of cash in the years to come, Duetsche Bank believes that plastic cards could die out as smartphones make physical cards obsolete. Whether it is through the eager adoption by millennials or the increased digitalization of countries' infrastructure, the plastic card could be on its way out over the next decade, while people will still be paying with humble notes and coins. Governments and banks are also moving towards a cashless society, per the report. Based on current trends, the Duetsche Bank research report further said that the number of blockchain wallets users would increase to 200 million by 2030. I wanted to come into that because if you're an investor, you probably do have a wallet. Give me one moment. I hit play on this by accident. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Okay, looks like we stopped. If you're watching the screen, you'll see that I accidentally hit play on a video. If you're an investor, then you probably already have cold storage or a wallet on your phone. So I would tend to agree with that report, as I believe pretty much the same thing too, that the plastic cards will probably go away. And the good, the bad is kind of relative or an opinion of whether you don't like the plastic cards, because now you have less opportunity, less chance to lose them. But the other part is, now if you lose your phone, you lose all of your money too. So I guess there's a pro and a con to both sides of that conversation. I've had some of these on file for a bit. I apologize that some of these may be a little bit older, but again, I'm bringing them up because of relevance to now, to the video from beginning to end, or I should say, to what's happening in today's cryptocurrency and digital asset news. European Union and Vechain together a climate neutral economy. I'm bringing this up. It is a bit older, from November 7, 2018. The reason I want to bring this back up is because now there is an attack on Bitcoin for not being carbon friendly and for not being climate neutral. So that's kind of where XRP and Vechain are kind of getting the same 2 thumbs up for being a little more climate neutral for the economy and more eco-friendly. Okay, as we dive in, DNVGL's manager introduced the concept of Vechain Digital Carbon Platform. The idea is simple. Basically, they want to create an ecosystem that incentivizes regular folks like us to reduce our CO2 footprint. The platform is a result of cooperation between DNV, GL, BYD, and other companies under the hood smart contracts on the Vechain Thor blockchain. The model of redeeming carbon credits is not new, but here we have added trust and transparency, so your very eco-friendly action is recorded on the blockchain. Imagine you bring a participating food store a reusable bag instead of getting a plastic one. You deserve some credits then. You can later use them to get discounts from Vechain partners. Isn't this beautiful? You save the planet and get rewards for it. Meanwhile, on the other side of the globe, fast forward to November 28, 2018, the European Commission adopted a new environmental strategy for Europe. The plan is to become the world's first major economy to go climate neutral by 2050. Climate neutrality means the EU's carbon emissions are at zero. A clean planet for all. The 20-page document, there is a link if you feel free to go back after the video. Click on the link below in the descriptions. Invites businesses and new technologies to work together on a long-term vision for a prosperous, modern, competitive, and climate-neutral future for all. Yes, it's possible. The strategy relies on a detailed analysis on how the EU can become a climate-neutral economy. The analysis shows it's doable with current technologies and those close to deployment. The vice president responsible for the Energy Union, my apologies up front for butchering this name, my apologies, Maros Sefcovic, said in a European Commission's press release, "Our strategy now shows that by 2050 it is realistic to make Europe both climate neutral and prosperous, while leaving no European and no region behind." The EU strategy is not a legislative proposal, but a strategic one, a strategic vision at that. As such, it's totally up to companies and organizations whether to contribute. Therefore, it's vital these businesses have enough incentives to do so. This is where Vechain's carbon credits platform comes in. Both individuals and businesses can take advantage of this new technology to improve the environment we live in and at the same time get financial rewards for it. According to the EU's document, reaching a zero carbon Europe will require a joint action in 7 strategic areas. They are energy efficiency, deployment of renewables, clean, safe, and connected mobility, circular economy, infrastructure and interconnections, bioeconomy and natural carbon sinks, and carbon capture and storage. All of these areas involve individuals and companies that could, in principle, join Vechain's incentives ecosystem or any other similar initiative and jointly work towards a climate-neutral economy and a cleaner planet for all. Isn't this what modern technology should and must do? The technology shouldn't be solely for entertainment, and it definitely mustn't damage the environment in the long run. Sadly, this is the case with most technologies today. Such developments as Vechain's ecosystem and the EU's new strategy are a step closer to a future where technology truly serves our planet and its inhabitants. Next article, Vechain expands the team in North America and Europe. To match the overwhelming number of inquiries from enterprises and developers in North America and Europe, we are glad to introduce new members to the Vechain US and EU offices. Arnaud Bauer, Dimitrios Neoklios, and Jason Rockwood, who officially joined the team in January 2019. As official Vechain team members, they will dedicate to serving Vechain ecosystem builders, including enterprise partners, developers, community contributors, with the connections and resources from Vechain. Europe and the US are strategic markets for Vechain, so the official local team will significantly facilitate the adoption of Vechain's enterprise solutions and development on the Vechain Thor blockchain. In coordination with Vechain's Chief Strategy Officer, Mike Zhuang, these team members will follow Vechain's global strategy to create valuable transactions on the Vechain Thor blockchain in their respective markets. Arnaud Bauer has over 5 years' experience in IT system implementation and management, specializing in database architecture, JavaScript programming, and business intelligence consultancy before joining Vechain. Arnaud worked as a senior blockchain technical consultant for a public blockchain project. Arnaud received his master's degree. Oh, something happened there. Give me a moment. There we go. Arnaud received his master's degree in computer science at SUPINFO. Arnaud will be closely working with the DNVGL team in Europe to facilitate the adoption of MyStory and other projects co-developed by Vechain, General Manager of Vechain Europe, to implement Vechain's blockchain solutions, provide technical support to European enterprises and ecosystem developers, and keep in close communication with Vechain's core technical team in Shanghai. Dimitrios Neoklios. My apologies for that incorrect pronunciation. Dimitrios graduated from the University of Nicosia and received a bachelor's degree in law. Dimitrios has a strong background in legal consulting, mergers and acquisitions, corporate and commercial law. Before joining Vechain, Dimitrios was an active Vechain community member and assisted Vechain to expand their exposure within the UK and other European countries. Dimitrios has also worked with Safe Haven, providing legal advice and supporting in the compliance of Safe Haven's solutions according to legislation and regulations. Joining the Vechain official team proves Dimitrios' dedication to the development of Vechain ecosystem. The new role will enable him to better service Vechain's ecosystem builders in Europe. Dimitrios will also work closely with the DNVGL team and Jerome in Europe to facilitate the adoption of Vechain enterprise solutions. With his legal expertise, Dimitrios will be able to contribute to Vechain's collaboration with national governments in Europe, creating a legislation environment where the Vechain ecosystem can grow organically. Also, Dimitrios will be the liaison between the ecosystem builders and the Vechain team to make sure they can get help and resources from the official company. Jason Rockwood has over 9 years of experience in IT strategy, digital customer experience design, application development, and digital transformation. Before joining Vechain, Jason worked as the Chief Information Officer at Oasis Collections, Vice President of Mobile Strategy and Innovation, and acting CIO at the Miami Heat. His extensive experience in IT services and management skills, as well as his deep involvement in community communications and activities, will significantly benefit Vechain's growth in North America. Also, being a former active community member, and the shift in Jason's role means more responsibility and devotion to the entire Vechain community. Jason is committed to servicing the Vechain ecosystem and facilitating the cohesive growth of Vechain Thor blockchain through the efforts of enterprises, developers, community contributors, and Vechain. Jason will be the official point of contact of the Vechain official team for North America region. Jason is tasked with spearheading the growth of Vechain's client and partner relationships in North America and facilitating the adoption of Vechain enterprise solutions. Jason will be working closely with the ecosystem builders to explore the new market, aiming to replicate Vechain's success in Europe, China, and Southeast Asia. Next piece of news. Celebrating the launch of the INATBA Sunny and Vechain at the European Commission, EU. And I believe that's just a quick article in regards to the actual happening. Next piece of news, we have Vechain partners with Cointelegraph Consulting to global boost enterprise blockchain solution adoption. In Singapore on December 4, as the world's leading public blockchain platform, Vechain Foundation has strived for the mass adoption of blockchain technology to facilitate digital transformation. To achieve our vision, we have established numerous important and high-level partnerships such as DNV, GL, PwC, and Deloitte, as well as other small and mid-sized business partners. In an effort to accelerate the adoption of our blockchain solutions, we are always looking for new partners that will market our solutions with their established clients. Today, we are delighted and proud to announce that we have engaged with yet another prominent partner. Cointelegraph, the leading independent digital media resource, announced that it is entering into partnership with Vechain, the world's premier enterprise blockchain solution provider, which will further push Vechain's blockchain services and adoption to even greater heights. The media conglomerate's 8,779,000 monthly views, 1,359,430 followers on its social network's 20-plus institutional partners, which covers 9 major languages in the world, uniquely positions the newly formed Cointelegraph Consulting to be able to utilize this prominent network and experience for driving the adoption of blockchain innovations into enterprise ecosystems. In this partnership, Cointelegraph will collaborate with Vechain on several fronts. Vechain and Cointelegraph will co-brand and co-produce industry reports on enterprise blockchain adoption. Cointelegraph will organize enterprise-level events globally for technology partners, which Vechain will leverage for maximum exposure. Vechain will also be listed on Cointelegraph's solution provider page with detailed descriptions of Vechain's intro, tech, and use cases, which will provide Vechain potential enterprise engagement leads. Furthermore, the Vechain team will provide utmost technical consulting and development services along with our partners for enterprises who want to take a significant step towards integration of blockchain-backed solutions. Last but not least, the core goal of this partnership is for Cointelegraph to specifically matchmake between enterprises and Vechain's blockchain solutions. Given that Vechain's unparalleled track record for real-world enterprise-level implementations, it is only logical for both of our teams to collaborate. As a partner of Vechain, Cointelegraph Consulting will directly recommend their enterprise clients and partners to use and integrate Vechain's enterprise blockchain solutions, as they see fit to leverage the full potential of the Vechain Thor public blockchain. The ability for rapid deployment of Vechain toolchain and DNVGL's MyStory will certainly be mutually beneficial for both Vechain and Cointelegraph. This partnership will massively accelerate and simplify the adoption and integration of blockchain technology amongst Cointelegraph Consulting's clients and partners, all while expanding the worldwide presence of the Vechain Thor blockchain. About Cointelegraph Consulting. Cointelegraph Consulting is a venture of Cointelegraph.com, the world's most widely read cryptocurrency and blockchain news website, proven by an Alexa rating of 2,554. Since 2013, the company has been the industry's leading independently owned outlet. Cointelegraph Consulting provides strategic counsel to enterprise customers at every stage of blockchain implementation. From understanding the technology, identifying use cases, reviewing and analyzing vendors, to providing assistance in bringing a solution to market, from breaking news to in-depth analysis, readers around the world come to Cointelegraph for the latest and most accurate information about the crypto and blockchain industry. For the new people, I'll go into this just slightly. Vechain launched in 2015. Vechain aims to connect blockchain technology to the real world by providing a comprehensive governance structure, a robust economic model, and IoT integration. Vechain is the pioneer of real-world applications using blockchain technology, with international operations in Singapore, Luxembourg, Tokyo, Shanghai, Paris, Hong Kong, and San Francisco. Together with our strategic partners DNV, GL, and PwC, we have established cooperative relations with many leading enterprises in different industries, including Walmart China, BMW, BYD Auto, H&M, LVMH, ENN, AWS, PICC, ASI Group, etc. Announcing the new official Vechain Block Explorer and Vechain Sync Ledger wallet interface. Since the launch of the Vechain Thor mainnet on June 30th, 2018, Vechain has continuously emphasized and supported community-based development, consistent with our role as an enabler in the ecosystem. To develop a mature and inclusive public blockchain that aims for mass adoption, we have envisioned an ecosystem that is built by all the stakeholders, including enterprises, government authorities, and especially community developers. As the enabler in the ecosystem, the Vechain Foundation has been committed to encourage, assist, and supplement all of builders to be more successful with their endeavors than if they were to build the startups without the Vechain Foundation. We have served over 30 Fortune 500 level enterprise builders and several community startups as well. Our commitment to the community is evident by Vechain partnering and spotlighting the VForge Explorer and VForge Vault for Ledger Wallet, developed and maintained by community developer group and startup Todiant Labs, rather than using our in-house developed solutions for a public Block Explorer and Ledger Wallet support. The Vechain Foundation has been supporting Todiant Labs in marketing, promotion, and technical support. Additionally, the Foundation has provided over $100,000 USD to the Todiant team in the form of prizes and bounties at the time date of reward, which is more than any other pure reward funding for any other projects by the Vechain Foundation. Besides the monetary and financial support provided, products by Todiant Labs such as the VForge Explorer and VForge Vault has been positioned and spotlighted as the de facto official Block Explorer and Ledger integration interface in various official channels, including but not limited to the official website, technical documentation portal, social media, Twitter, Reddit, Telegram, and Facebook, and promoted by our community management teams as such. In addition to that, we have also invited the Todiant Labs team to speak as keynote speakers on the same stage amongst our partners, such as DNV, GL, and Deloitte in the inaugural Vechain Summit 2019 in San Francisco to present their business plans and products to professional developers, enterprises, as well as connecting them with numerous VCs and investors for their various technical and business projects. Todient Labs was indeed one of our most supported community startups. Unfortunately, it is to our surprise that we in the community had been given a sudden last-minute short notice by Todient Labs today, on the 20th of October 2019, that they had decided to discontinue their vForge services, including the Explorer and Vault, on Monday, 21st October 2019 at 12 p.m. PDT. We sincerely express our gratitude to our partner, Todient Labs, that has been diligently contributing to the Vechain ecosystem by building much-loved tools and services and proposing the idea of VIP 191, which was later formalized and developed by the Vechain dev team, and wish the folks within Todient Labs well within their business endeavors. Today, Vechain is announcing 2 new official in-house developed solutions that will be actively maintained by the core development team: the Vechain Official Blockchain Explorer and the Vechain Sync Official Ledger Wallet Interface. The new solutions will serve the community as vForge and Vault had always been, and more. The Vechain Official Blockchain Explorer, we have decided to reinstate the project of an in-house developed Vechain Blockchain Explorer. The Explorer will have richer functions, and we plan to continuously update and add new features to it. Some of the planned features are as follows: integration with token registry and application hub so that VIP 180 token issuers and dApp developers are able to add the token or dApp info to the Explorer simply by submitting a pull request to the open source data repositories. Robust APIs for third parties such as dApps, exchanges, and wallet providers to easily integrate the Vechain blockchain and acquire accounts, token transactions, blockchain history, block information history. Integrate with the Vechain Authority Masternode dashboard, which is in the process of being developed. As mentioned, we will diligently with Authority Masternode holders to formalize the node management and monitoring process so that they will be comfortable with letting the public know who are operating the Authority Masternodes. With the Vechain Authority Masternode dashboard, the public will be able to see the information disclosed by the Authority Masternode holders and the real-time running status of the Authority Masternodes. The Vechain Official Blockchain Explorer will go live by the end of November. In the meantime, as an alternative, you can use Vechain Insight, a functional and serverless Vechain Blockchain Explorer developed by our core dev team to acquire accounts, tokens, transactions, and block information. In addition to that, we have notified exchanges to redirect the transaction links to Vechain Insights to avoid any service disruption to users. Also, other community-developed projects such as Vechain Stats can still be used to monitor mainnet activities, VTHO consumption, burn, and any other useful statistics and graphics. Vechain Sync Official Ledger Wallet Interface. We are aware that the vForge Vault is currently the main portal and interface for Ledger Wallet users to access their Vechain wallet. The closure of the vForge Vault by Todient Labs will temporarily impact Ledger users. Ledger users will not be able to access their tokens when Todient Labs turn off access to the vForge Vault interface. However, please be rest assured that your VET and VIP 180 tokens are completely safe and intact on the blockchain even with vForge Vault being discontinued. The Vechain team has already been working with the Ledger team to improve the Vechain app on Ledger. Once this process is complete, the new method to access your Ledger wallet will be through our desktop wallet and dApp browser, Sync. Ledgers will be able to use their Ledger Vechain wallet address in Sync to access their VET and VIP 180 tokens, enjoy and use dApps, and sign transactions. There's a little more there, but that's where I'm going to stop for that news. Next article is Vechain Thor blockchain will host Microsoft back release of 1980s gamebook. I'm not going to go a whole lot into this. It's basically a partnership and collaboration to host one of the 1980s gamebooks by Microsoft. I guess it was based off The Way of the Tiger, which was released by an award-winning author, Jamie Thompson, from the 1980s. So I think a lot of people from the the previous fans of the older comic will be a lot more excited, the game books, and to know that Vechain Thor blockchain will host this new game book with Microsoft. The Vechain VET price rises 13.5% on announcement of Microsoft will use its blockchain, which is pretty big for Vechain. The price of Vechain VET has risen more than 13% in the last 24-hour period shortly after it was announced that tech giant Microsoft, major game developer Eidos, and gamebook firm Fabled Lands were set to use its blockchain for a card game. There's more in that if you're interested in the story. Kind of connects back to the previous announcement. But I will leave that to you if you want to do further research. We'll add this story of Vechain and complete this video with Vechain targets the moon. And Vechain will profit from the $50 trillion supply chain industry. Vechain is the first blockchain that was created specifically to meet with the needs of the ever-growing supply chain industry. The Vechain nodes don't just improve trust, they also increase transparency, cut cost, and promote efficiency when applied to supply chain management. As we have already established in the past, being the first blockchain to offer these unique services have given Vechain an edge over other blockchains, and it has improved the Vechain Thor price prediction. Now an expert in the field and the chairman of Blockchain Research Institute, Donald Tapscott, has made an observation that will impact the Vechain nodes and Vechain mainnet. Ever since the inception of blockchain technology, there has been an unpopular opinion that blockchains lack scalability and cannot be used for important things. During an interview with Bloomberg, Tapscott said that this assumption is a myth. He made reference to the fact that the supply chain industry is starting to explore blockchain technology because of its numerous benefits, and Vechain is going to benefit the most from this shift. According to him, FedEx is making plans to rebuild its business on the blockchain. Vechain nodes or Vechain mainnet may be the best option for the supply chain giant. While many other blockchains have been created after Vechain to attend to the needs of the supply chain industry, Vechain is clearly dominating the market. This is evident in the Vechain news about Vechain partnerships with different companies, including DNVGL. The DNVGL platform, which works with Vechain nodes on the Vechain mainnet, allows companies to track products on the Vechain blockchain. So far, 3 wine producers in Italy are using this service. This service is used to solve one of the most pressing problems in the global supply chain industry, which is counterfeiting. Vechain also worked on a project with the China-based company BYD, among others. Vechain has already proven that counterfeiting can be eliminated when blockchain technology is applied to the supply chain. When other companies want to explore blockchain technology for supply chain management, they will be more inclined to use the Vechain nodes, which already have real-world use cases. This would drive mass adoption of Vechain and, in extension, the price of the Vechain coin. The fact that the Vechain mainnet has already gotten a head start in China is a big deal, because China is the center of the global supply chain market. Almost everything on the global supply chain is shipped from China. The Vechain Thor blockchain gives manufacturers more power over what they produce and builds trust between members of the supply chain, from the manufacturers to the end users. Right now, Vechain is affordable. Each token sells for about 0.005987. It is down by 5.93% against the USD and down by 2.75% against the price of BTC. Keep in mind that the entire cryptocurrency market is currently bleeding out, and almost every cryptocurrency is losing ground against the USD. The trading volume for Vechain is 15,967,326 USD, and the market capitalization is 332,014,323 USD. Irrespective of the current price of Vechain, the VET token is a high-growth token. It has the potential to cross the $1 mark and move higher against the USD. If the Vechain network can dominate even a small fraction of the supply chain management industry, it would quickly become one of the top 5 tokens on CoinMarketCap. What do you think about the Vechain news today? Will the supply chain industry be the game changer that would affect the VET Vechain Thor price prediction? And share your thoughts in the comments section below. Again, here we are not giving financial advice. We're not financial advisors. We are just here for entertainment purposes only. Wishing you the best of days, and we will catch you in the next one.